Hello everyone and welcome back to the Absolato channel. Today we are going to be discussing improving as a solo player. Now solos can be difficult because ultimately every decision that you make comes down to you. And some people thrive in team game modes where you'll be in a duo, a trio, sometimes even a squad. But even in those situations, you're destined to get separated from your team, whether that's at endgame or your teammates die off and you're just left by yourself. So being able to survive as a solo player will be able to make you way more well-rounded.
Flash on me.
A lot of the best players that you'll see in the pro scene are really good solo players, and they will have high tier placements in a lot of solo tournaments.
You got it, not your roof, not your roof.
So there are a lot of techniques that you can use to improve as a solo player, and obviously they're all over YouTube, right? But in this video, I'm going to focus on the ones that specifically I use to help me become a better solo player. Now, I still have a long way to go, but I feel like there were a few, maybe 2 or 3 strategies that really worked for me and were able to progress me greatly. The first thing that I did was follow my warm-up guide, link to it in the description. No, seriously, my first tip would be to play Arena. Arena solo is always available, and the greatest thing is that as you progress, the harder the players get. So I would definitely recommend grinding Arena, especially solos. Even the team modes are really good to grind, but playing as a solo, you'll realize very quickly that as you start to get up towards Division 6 to 7 to 8, the end games start getting more packed, and you really have to start, calculating your fights and playing more aggressively in certain parts where you usually wouldn't. Now, playing Arena naturally can be frustrating. Play it continuously over time because you're constantly being challenged against players of the same, if not better skill level. So learn to take breaks, learn to pace yourself. That becoming better in Fortnite solos is not a one-day process, and it's going to take a long time to get there. So good luck, you got it, and Arena is the way to go. Now the next thing, in my opinion, that creates a great solo player is having great awareness. And in my opinion, there's no better way to practice your awareness than playing solo squads. Think about it, in a team mode, you're able to look one way, your teammates are able to look another way, and you can constantly know where everyone is around you that's challenging you. But in a solo mode, it's just on you. So if you don't have that built-in awareness to know exactly when to go into a fight, when to stop going into a fight, based on how many players are around you, you're going to constantly take damage, and you're going to really struggle trying to improve your not only fighting but just your overall placements as a player. Solo duos works as well, but once again, I think that solo squads is really the best practice that you can get for those type of situations where you're really going to have to rely on your awareness. The next thing that I would recommend to become a better solo player is to VOD review almost every single death, unless you can very clearly point out why it is that you died in the way that you did. Now, everyone can access the VOD review mode in Fortnite. It is free, and you can watch back any public game that you play. And the best part is that you can go from a free drone angle, so you can find out where everybody is, and you can slow everything down so you can find out exactly what happened to you. Now, I didn't do this for a long time because I thought it was a waste of time, and it really wasn't until I started breaking down my fights piece by piece and almost frame by frame until I realized my crucial mistakes that I was making, and I was able to adapt, and it honestly helped me greatly in the long run. Now, obviously, VOD reviewing is going to be difficult at first using the replay system. I was about to say theater, but I meant replay. Using the replay system is not super efficient, and it can be overwhelming, but I promise if you stick with it and you really try and learn how to use it and you realize the benefits of doing so, you're just going to become such a better player. Alright, now my final tip is to watch other players. And I want you to get obsessed with watching other players. I actually, not only just the best players, but watching YouTube videos on previous seasons to see what players have popped off, to catch up with content creators to see if there's any new tricks or exploits. Like, become obsessed with becoming better at Fortnite. And I study exactly what Benji does every time he plays a tournament. I have his stream up. I'm breaking down every fight move that he makes and asking myself, you know, why did he make the decisions that he made and what did he gain because of it. And honestly, I feel like some of the best things that I've learned on this game from over a year playing competitive is that these pro players know the best things in the game before you do. So thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will see you all in the next video.